Hello everyone on YouTube, MainManSWE here. Hoping you're all doing awesome as always and had a lovely Easter. Someone posted this pic to Tekken Reddit. I thought it was really cool and well put together. Basically just pasted all of Tekken characters, you know, that have ever been part of any Tekken game into the same image. I thought it looked really cool and I laughed a little bit because in my head I was like, this is probably Tekken 7 in like 2 to 3 years. So in this video I just want to talk a little bit about the success of Tekken 7. I made a video a few months back where I showed you guys the statistics of the Tekken 7 sales and how it's been like incredibly commercially successful. It hit 6 million sales like what, a year ago, not even a year ago, and considering Tag 2 did 1.5 million sales on consoles. That's PlayStation 3. It was never released on PC, but PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, 1.5 million sales in total in its entire lifespan. So a year ago, Tekken 7 was 4 times Tag 2. 4 times Tag 2 in terms of sales. And Harada went out just a week ago and said that we've hit 7 million sales. So now it's 4 times Tag 2 plus 1 million. So 500,000 more, and it's going to be 5 times Tag 2. So you probably know what this means. Tekken 3, the all-time best-selling Tekken game, reached 8.3 million in total sales. Tekken 7 is going to beat it. Tekken 7 is going to become the biggest Tekken game of all time. And that's pretty goddamn sick. Because Tekken's been on a downward spiral ever since Tekken 5. Tekken 5 sold really well, Tekken 6 way less at 3.5 million, and then you had Tag 2 1.5 million. And then for the longest time we saw that Tekken 7 was doing good business and it was getting people suddenly interested in Tekken as an esport. And it was like, damn, this is amazing. You know, I'm a Tekken fan, I'm very passionate about it, so like seeing the game suddenly, like, it didn't have to become one of the biggest Tekken games of all time, but just seeing that Tekken 7 was like rejuvenating Tekken to me was, wow, dream come true, back to form. But now it turns out it not only has it put Tekken back on the map, but this is going to become the biggest Tekken game of all time in total sales. Because I can honestly already tell you, it's already the biggest Tekken game of all time because Tekken 3 didn't have DLC. And we know Harada said this game is, it's selling a lot of DLC, which is why they're releasing so much DLC. The DLC is doing really well. So in terms of profit, and Tekken 7 didn't have a big budget is my guess, I think Tekken 7 already probably is the most commercially successful Tekken game of all time. But now we just need, the final milestone is going to be to overtake Tekken 3 in terms of total sales. And it's also incredible to note that Tekken 3 released in 1998. So, what? 98? And then you have Tekken 7, like a million years later, is finally going to eclipse it. So, yeah, I'm just super happy. I think this is great news. And this also, of course, means that, again, I have to state that they are not looking to release Tekken 8 anytime soon. This game is still just like a fucking rocket. It's not showing any sign of like even leveling out. It's just going up and up. So it's like Tekken 8, forget about it. It's not gonna happen anytime soon.
Can't wait to play against all the cheesy characters. TM
Yeah, thank you, Merle Glow, and thank you for the interruption. So yes, again, Tekken 8 is not gonna happen anytime soon. Harada said it does not make business sense. It just doesn't make sense to even look at Tekken 8 right now. And someone asked Harada on Twitter like a week ago, are you gonna make a season 5? And Harada answered, well, initially we only had plans to make season 1, season 2, and then we were going to stop. We'll just have to, he basically said something along like, we're just gonna have to wait and see how we do, but they are going to release a season 5. Yes, you're not gonna see a Tekken 8 in a few years, like, believe me. And they are going to want this ship to keep sailing. And I think season 4, Lydia seems super popular. I think season 3 and season 4 have sold well. And they're not going to let Tekken 7 be, I think, without content, you know, in a limbo for a few years until Tekken 8. Even Street Fighter had like 5 seasons, right? Or 6. So I think it's gonna be a no-brainer. They are going to give us more content. So if I was a betting man, yeah, I'm saying right now, you are going to see a season 5. You know, looking at the sales, the game is doing too well. So Tekken 8, goodbye. Let's keep playing Tekken 7. And it also seems like Tekken 7 has become... Do you know how many original characters are in Tekken 7? Like, only in DLC you find, like, what, 3 of them? Lydia, Fakum Ram, Leroy... Or is it even more? And then in the general cast, like, you have a shit ton of them. Like, we can try to count Katarina, Lucky Chloe, Claudio, Kazumi, Eliza's Revolution. But there's a shit ton of characters. Yeah, Josie. I think it's like a trying and testing ground right now. They're trying to create like new original characters for Tekken 8, but are going to carry over into that game. Because yeah, a character like Eliza, for example, has very little people playing her. And I wonder how many of the Tekken 7 original characters are going to make it to Tekken 8. Oh, Gigas. Yeah, I even forgot about him, and I play a bit of Gigas. So yes, that is why I find this picture funny, because we're already at, what, 50 characters in Tekken 7, but you bet your ass it's gonna look like this by the end of things. Because if you go to character select, we'll see if I can do it here. You'll notice on the top row there, you have 2 character slots, both to the right of Lydia and there to the left of Kunimitsu. And I think we're probably going like, oh, season 5, we're just gonna fill it out nicely. We'll have 3 whole rows of characters. Is what I'm thinking is going to happen. But yeah, again, you're gonna see a season 5. You're gonna see a season 5. But yeah, the game's doing incredibly well. I'm super happy. Can't wait for it to overtake Tekken 3 in total sales. But again, Tekken 3 did not have DLC. Tekken 7, DLC. You know, it's already the biggest game. We just need the final milestone. So thanks for listening to me, everyone on YouTube. I love you all. Cheers.